My name is Brad. I'm a former chef who's trying to reverse the 25 years I have of punishment that I put on my body. And I'm using a GLP-1 to help me out with this. This is my week 2 update. If you haven't seen the week 1 update, go and check it out. I'll link it in the description. But I basically, for week 2, the challenges came from right here. If you haven't seen the first update video, the first week I lost 6 pounds and it was awesome. It was effortless. It was, my appetite was gone. It really helped me control everything that's going on with my wanting to eat and my wanting to overeat. And week 2, I kind of was in this stage of like, is it going to work continually? Is it going to keep working? Every day that I woke up, I would have a cup of coffee and be like, okay, surely today it's not going to work. This is going to be the day that it doesn't work. But it did. Throughout the entire week, I still had that appetite suppression. I still had the not concerned so much about what I'm eating or food in general. I got more work done than I ever have before. It has really been a very good week. To bring you up to speed, I am on 2.5 milligrams of Zepbound. It's really Mounjaro. So here, the long and the short of it is my doctor gave me a couple of weeks of a sample for Mounjaro and then a prescription for Zepbound. So I'm still working through my Mounjaro samples. To my limited knowledge, remember, not a doctor, this guy, not a doctor, chef, right? Work with my hands. That Zepbound and Mounjaro are the same medicine, but for different uses. So Mounjaro is more for diabetes control, and then Zepbound is more for weight control. Again, same thing, different containers. I don't know. It's not up to me. Go figure. So basically, I weigh every morning when I get up, and I just kind of like expect it not to continue. And that was kind of the theme for this week, was what's going on in your brain. Because every day I think, okay, this is the day I'm going to gain 2 or 3 pounds back, or this is the day in which it's going to stop working. And for the most part, I have had a incremental weight loss, just kind of slow and steady. It's not really slow, it's fast and steady, but it's been reproducible each week, each day. I think what this is going to teach me is this journey of losing weight is mainly up here. It's mainly my mindset. And I know it kind of sounds kind of woo-woo, and I'm not a woo-woo guy, trust me. But like, it really is about mindset. It's about your goals. It's about what you're doing. And the GLP-1 really makes it easy to tame down all of the noise in your mind about when it comes to food. So I've been really excited about it, and it's really weird. So the way that it works. So I don't know. Like I kind of alluded to earlier, this just frees up a lot of mental space. I work from home, and I've gotten more work done these last 2 weeks than I have usually in a week. It's been so good to not focus on what's for lunch, what's for dinner, what's going to be for breakfast the next day. Sometimes I won't even recognize that I worked right through lunchtime and then into dinner, and I'm like, hey, I'm doing good, so let's just keep this thing going. I've really sailed through this first 2 weeks. Now I know the other shoe's gonna drop. I know it. I know something's gonna happen. It's gonna slow down. But the only side effect I can really say has been a little bit of acid reflux. I've noticed that my acid reflux does kick up on a more consistent basis. And I think that's to do from it slows your digestion, the GLP-1s. So, of course, that's going to kind of maybe cause some more acid reflux. I am coming to terms with the fact that my relationship with spicy food is definitely changing. We had Indian food the other night, and it was there was a lot of heartburn. There was a lot of acid reflux. And I think that just may be a trade-off I have to make. I love spicy food, but maybe spicy food doesn't love me anymore. So we're going to have to, sorry spicy food, we might have to break up. So for the good parts of this week, or the things I'm working on this week, past week, has been kind of getting a normal routine. I don't wake up hungry anymore, so it's hard for me to eat breakfast. What I will do is I will have a protein shake, and I really like these Fairlife chocolate protein shakes I got from Costco. I like these a lot because a lot of times these pre-made protein shakes are thick. They're like almost like drinking melted ice cream or something. It's like this thick liquid that's really hard to drink, and I really want to be able to I want it to taste good, but I want to be able to drink it quickly, crush a protein shake, and then move on to the rest of my day. And I find these Fairlife ones are kind of like more like chocolate milk. It's more like drinking chocolate milk than it is drinking melted ice cream. So I guess. But those are my favorite protein shakes that I've had. But it starts me out in a great way. Like it starts me out with a boost of protein. They got 30 grams of protein, and I am satiated well into lunchtime, if not all the way through dinner time. So if I'm eating lunch, then about 12 or 1, I'll have some leftovers from the night before. I have noticed that one side effect of this medication is you're gonna have a little more leftovers. I have a big family, so we have I have 4 kids. I'll find that I'll cook the same amount of food, but then I'll have a ton more leftovers. I guess that's all the stuff I was eating at the table, I guess. I don't know. So I do try to eat some of the leftovers the next day for lunch. If I'm not hungry though, I don't eat. So I'm really trying to find those cues and find those routines of when I want to eat, how much I want to eat, what I want to eat, and how that's constantly changing. But after that, it's just to dinner time. I'll find a lot of times I don't even really want dinner. I will eat dinner because of, it's a time to sit down with the family, hear about their day, all those things. But again, I'm not that hungry at dinner time. And when I used to snack late night or I used to snack after dinner, I find myself not snacking at all, which has been a interesting experience because my brain will say, hey, wouldn't it be nice to have something sweet right now? But then I'm like, but I'm not hungry. So I'm able to tamp that down really quickly. So next week, again, I think I said in the week 1 that I wanted to walk a little more. It's been really cold here, so I haven't got a chance to get out and exercise a lot. So next week is going to be a true test because we're going on vacation. It's almost Christmas time and I'm taking my family on vacation. We're going to get an Airbnb and we're just going to hang for a week around Christmas. It's going to be awesome. I cannot wait. I've never been more excited for a vacation than I think for this one. But it's going to be interesting because it's a place we go a lot. So we already have our restaurants planned. We have what we're going to have for Christmas dinner planned since we're in a different place, different kitchen. So it's all going to be very, very interesting to see if I can continue the weight loss on vacation. So stay with me for the week 3 update, vacation edition, which is going to be, we'll see how it goes. And now for the results. This is what, everyone wants to know about, the results. How much weight did I lose in week 2? Break out my notes here. So I started this week at 298 pounds. So I lost 6 pounds from the first week and I started at 298. I weighed in today. It's a Thursday. This is my shot day. So this is going to be like my end of week. Then I ended the week at 291 pounds. So I lost 7 pounds this week, which has been very, very crazy. Because again, my brain said week 2 always sucks. You're going to gain weight or you're not going to lose as much weight. And I did, and I lost more than I did the first week. So we'll see, because my brain, even though I said that, my brain still says, okay, wait for week 3. You're going on vacation and it's week 3 and no way you can keep this up. But you know what? We're going to see what happens. I'm really going into this with a mindset of I'm just seeing what happens. I'm listening to my body. I am going with the flow, and we're just going to see what happens. I'm just really glad you're here on this journey with me. If you watched week 1, thank you for coming back. If you haven't watched week 1, go back and watch it because I tell you a little bit of my background, my story. If you want to learn one of the things that really got me through this week, which was my breakfast sandwich, the egg white breakfast sandwich, I'm going to link that one over here. You can click that next. Again, thank you so much for being with me, and let's see you on the next one. I can't wait to hear about your story and tell you more about my story. So let's go.